Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Um, Today I want to review a fragrance from the house of Fragrance du Bois called Velvet Amber. So before we get into this, I have a full review on this product, on this fragrance, on my page, on my blog post, on my blog site. So please, if you want to get more detailed, in-depth analysis or my opinions on this fragrance, please go to the page. I will link in the description, and you'll be able to read what I think about this fragrance. So, without further ado, I will bring the fragrance to you. So, like I said, this will be a quick overview of the fragrance, what to expect, so you can figure out if it's something that you might be interested in or not. So, Velvet Amber. This is classified as a woody spicy scent. To me, I do not see it as a woody spicy scent, which makes Velvet Amber a triple misnomer or a double misnomer. But this for me is a leather scent. It has at the top of the fragrance, when you spray it, the first thing it reminds me of is castoreum. And the reason why I say that is because the only other fragrance that I know that this invoked that memory of is Tom Ford's Oud Wood Intense. And that fragrance, it's there's a lot going on with the castoreum, and if you don't know what castoreum is, it's a very it's a leather-like scent. It's also animalic, which this can be. It's an animalic scent. The fragrance itself, it's one of its pitfalls, in my opinion, or drawbacks, is it's a linear scent. Some people like that. I personally love fragrances that go on a bit of an evolution, but every now and again it's nice to have a scent that just stays the same. Yeah, so it's a linear scent. The top notes supposedly have lemon and bergamot, along with cardamom and maybe geranium. But truly, I don't really get much of the ingredients listed here. So either this was blended to the max where you can't even pick out individual notes, or what I think the answer is, the cypriol and the leather and a bit of the patchouli were just too strong to to fight off everything. Like, I sprayed this on my hand a while ago. I don't really get any sort of sweetness. It's supposed to have saffron also. But like I said, it's a dark leather scent. It gives off a bit of gasoline vibe. So if you use fragrances like Dior Fahrenheit, which smells almost like gasoline, or kind of like Tuscan leather. Tuscan leather uses a very aggressive leather scent, but it's balanced out with the raspberry. It's smoothed out and sweetened out with the raspberry, so you might not get it there. But when you dig deep into the Tuscan leather, you'll be able to pick out that little bit of gasoline vibe in there. So that is the kind of leather notes that this is used. I read a interview with one of the perfumers at Fragrance du Bois, and they were talking about the vanilla, like there's no sweetness, and he mentioned that the vanilla might have been used to reinforce the leather, because vanilla has some leathery nuances in the scent. So I just feel like everything in this fragrance points towards leather. The cypriol, the leather, it's very raw and aggressive. But with that said, it's smoothing out in the base, which is where I believe the other notes come into play. They don't stand out, they don't really affect the scent itself, but they come together to create a undertone or a mood in the fragrance that helps balance out the aggressiveness of the other harsher, stronger notes. But the cypriol and the patchouli, again, the leather, they're just too aggressive for everything else to sort of create a in and out feeling for this fragrance. So one of the strong points of this fragrance is the performance. I know a lot of people love performance, and people value performance just as much or even more than the scent itself. For me, if you want to know what I think about performance, again, I have a post on my blog, and I wrote about performance and what I feel about performance in fragrances. But this is a very strong performer. It's not like a Amouage or Amouage Interlude Man or a Mancera Red Tobacco or Nishani Achivat or any of these strong fragrances that will just overwhelm your nose. This plays because of the ingredients. I believe this is a hallmark of good quality ingredients. They're natural smelling, and because they're natural smelling, or as close to natural smelling as possible, because I believe this uses very high grade synthetics. I don't believe it's 100% natural, but it says it has natural wood in there. I would take them for their word, but I believe these are very high quality synthetics, which is why they sell them at the price point that they sell them at. But when it's natural, it has this disappear and appear character. Very airy. It's also usually can be airy and light in quality in nature. So it kind of just instead of just boom straight into your nose, it kind of just snakes in there. It's very soft to the smell. Very, very well-rounded fragrance. Very good job on the ingredients and everything. So I mentioned the price point. The price is about $315. It's on the expensive side, and this is one that I would recommend that you should try before you buy, because you might not be. This can be very divisive. If you like it, then you will love it. If you don't, then you won't. It's thinking about words like gasoline, leather, harsh, aggressive, but still rounded. That's what this fragrance does. But yeah. So like I said, for more in-depth review of the scent, visit the blog. Hopefully you like the post, and if you like the other post. And if you like the video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Engage me in conversations, whatever you want to discuss about fragrance and fashion related. I'm down to talk about that. If you have any more questions on Velvet Amber, please ask them below. I hope everyone is staying safe in these COVID times, and I'll be bringing more content over the next couple of weeks. So thank you for your viewing, for watching, and if you made it this far, you're a real MVP. All right, peace out and stay blessed.